Assalamu alaikum wa ahlan wa sahlan bikum. In this session, I'm going to be speaking about Laysa and Ma negation tools with nominal sentences. Now, before we continue the lesson, I'm going to ask you to please go back and check the following lessons on YouTube. Basically, what denotes a noun, verb, and particle, and nominal and verbal sentences. You have to be able to tell a nominal and verbal sentence apart before we continue. Also, al-mubtada wal-khabar, the subject and the predicate. You have to be able to know what these are. And negation with the following tools, lan, la, ma, and lam, as well as the three kinds of la in Arabic grammar. And I'm going to leave the links in the comments and the description box below for your reference. Okay, so in a previous lesson, I've discussed ma with a verbal sentence, and that was quite straightforward. For example, مارست الرياضة أمس. I exercised yesterday. We just add ما مارست الرياضة أمس. I didn't exercise yesterday. And notice no change in the tense and no change in the case ending as well. ذهبت إلى الجامعة. I went to university. ما ذهبت إلى الجامعة. قرأت الصحيفة. I read the newspaper. ما قرأت الصحيفة. عملت في هذه الشركة. I worked in this company. ما عملت في هذه الشركة. And in the previous lesson, I kind of made a comparison between ma and the way sometimes you negate in the past tense as well in English, and you say, I hadn't exercised. So you're negating in the past tense instead of saying I did not exercise. أنا لم أمارس الرياضة. أنا ما مارست الرياضة. So I hadn't exercised. Kind of the same. So you're keeping the past tense over here with ma and no change in the case ending. So it still has a dhamma in the end. In the present tense, straightforward. أمارس الرياضة الآن. I'm exercising at the present moment. ما أمارس الرياضة. I'm not exercising right now. أشرب عصيرا الآن. ما أشرب عصيرا. أقرأ كتابا الآن. ما أقرأ كتابا. أطبخ طعام الغداء الآن. ما أطبخ طعام الغداء. So straightforward, no changes as well in the verb endings. Examples from the Holy Book of the Quran. وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى. Nor does he speak from his own inclination. مَا يَنْطِقُ. So no changes in the ending of the verb. مَا تَبِعُ قِبْلَتَكَ. They would not follow your qibla. So same thing again over here. مَا تَبِعُ. Again, no changes. It's in the past tense. Straightforward. Now, ما with a nominal sentence. ما هذا بشرا. ما هذا بشرا. This is not a man. So over here we have a nominal sentence. هذا and بشرا. So subject and predicate. الاسم والخبر. When we add over here ما, the predicate is going to take the accusative case. So it's going to take a fatha. Instead of هذا بشر, ما هذا بشرا. So that's going to change to double fatha over here. This is not a man. So الاسم is هذا والخبر بشرا. ما هن أمهاتهم. They are not consequently the mothers. So same thing over here. We have the ma negation tool, we have al-ism or the subject of ma, and we have the predicate. So very straightforward. More examples from daily life. أحمد مسافر. ما أحمد مسافرا. So we change from مسافر to مسافرا. The predicate is going to take a fatha vowel. العصير بارد. The juice is cold. ما العصير باردة. So double fatha. فاطمة طبيبة. ما فاطمة طبيبة. So over here double fatha. الوقت متأخر. the time is late. ما الوقت متأخرا. So we have double fatha over here. So ما, we call it, we say that it behaves like Laysa, which is a sister of Kana and its sisters. When entering a nominal sentence, the predicate will take the accusative case. And note that you have to keep the order of the subject and the predicate. We cannot say ما مسافرا أحمد. So it has to be ما and then the subject and the predicate, because it has strict rules in grammar. So just for your information. And we can as well swap ما with Laysa. Now Laysa over here, أحمد مسافر, ليس أحمد مسافرا. So Laysa as well changes the predicate to the accusative case. العصير بارد, ليس العصير باردا. فاطمة طبيبة, ليست فاطمة طبيبة. So is not basically. الوقت متأخر, ليس الوقت متأخرا. So we can swap ma with Laysa, same thing. And remember that ma and Laysa with a nominal sentence, the predicate is going to take the fatha or be in the accusative case. Now the difference is that ma is a tool, but Laysa is actually, it's a verb. It's actually what we call فعل جامد. It doesn't change. It's only in the past tense. It's conjugated for the past tense, and I'll come to that in a bit. Laysa can also be used when we have a subject and the predicate is actually a prepositional phrase. في الفصل معلم. So معلم is the subject, the information or the predicate is في الفصل. So ليس في الفصل معلم. عندي مال كثير, ليس عندي مال كثير, ليس عندي مال كثير. I don't have lots of money. ذلك بما قدمت أيديكم وأن الله ليس بظلام للعبيد. So sometimes what you will find is that Laysa comes with the be preposition. So that's from the Holy Book of the Quran. And even in daily usage, you will find that ma and Laysa come along with the be preposition. So that's not uncommon. So that's just extra information. Laysa comes only in one shape and form, and that is only in the past tense. Please pay attention. There's no present tense of Laysa, and there's no future tense, and there's no imperative tense. That's why we call it فعل جامد. So it comes only in one shape or one form, and it's an incomplete verb. So conjugation-wise, أنا لست, نحن لسنا, أنت لست, أنت لست, أنتما لستما, أنتم لستم, أنتن لستن, هو ليس, هي ليست, هما ليسا, هما ليستا in the feminine, هم ليسوا, هن لسنا. Now notice that the ya over here appears for the third person apart from hunna, and disappears for the second person and for the first person. So that's just a conjugation tip. And although Laysa is conjugated for the past, but the meaning is in the present. So something that is Laysa, that means is or are not. And that's not in the past, that means in the present. أنا لست طبيبة, I'm not a doctor. So be careful, the meaning is in the present tense. However, the conjugation is, as you can see, it's conjugated for the past tense. So please pay attention. So it's an incomplete verb, always and only conjugated in the past. فعل ماض ناقص وجامد. However, it indicates a present meaning of not being, as in is not or are not, hence the tricky part and the upside down face. So additional information, ما and Laysa can come with the be preposition, حرف الجر, الباء. For example, over here, وما ربك بظلام للعبيد. So we have the be preposition that comes along with ما. وما ربك بغافل عما يعملون. So again, it can come with the be preposition, and the noun after, of course, is going to take the kasra vowel after the be preposition. ما أنا بطبيب, for example. I'm not a doctor. We can say ما أنا طبيب أو ما أنا بطبيب. ما أنا طبيبا أو ما أنا بطبيب. So it will take the kasra here because of the be preposition. فاطمة طبيبة ليست فاطمة بطبيبة. الوقت متأخر ليس الوقت بمتأخر. So as you can see, we can add the be preposition to the predicate. And of course, the noun will take the kasra vowel. An example from the Quran. أليس الله بكاف عبده. So isn't Allah sufficient for his servant? So bikafin, again, over here, the predicate has the be preposition attached to it, and it has a kasra vowel. So just pay attention for that. Another example, أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. بأحكمي. So kasra vowel for the predicate over here because of the be preposition. And very rarely, but I just wanted to leave this extra piece of information. You can come across Laysa with a verbal sentence, but that is on the rare side of things, but never say never. So Laysa خلق الله مثله. So never has, or God has not created like him. Laysa خلق الله مثله. ليس يعلم الغيب إلا الله. No one knows al-ghayb, that is, no one knows, you know, what we can't foresee, the future, or what we can't foresee, except for Allah. So لا يعلم الغيب إلا الله. So over here as well with a verb. So we know Laysa is commonly with a nominal sentence, but very rarely it can be used with a verb. And that is similar to when we say ما خلق الله مثله, أو ما يعلم الغيب إلا الله, أو لا يعلم الغيب إلا الله. So the same kind of function over here, and it becomes ineffective. There's no change regarding the case endings. That was the end of the lesson. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments.